I want to ask you, what made you so of your all-time greatest basketball players? It is who? Who's your favorite all-time player, basketball player?
My all-time favorite's always been Kobe.
What got you into the Lakers or basketball in general?
So growing up out in the Los Angeles area, I always had, I guess, Laker blood in me.
Okay.
Better way to phrase that would be that my dad grew up a Laker fan, and I remember watching games with him when I was really young. Watching the original Kobe and Shaq years.
Ooh,
they won their first
the
championship.
2000 era?
Won their first championship when I was 5 years old. And my dad actually used to take me to a couple of those games. I think right before Shaq joined the Lakers in 97.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's always been one of those topics that I can always just easy to talk about, especially with my dad. And
Feel you.
And no matter what, we can talk about the Lakers and we can have in-depth conversations about it.
I feel you.
I honestly didn't get into basketball until after Kobe won his 5 championships. Really, really get into basketball.
I feel you.
I remember when I was 13 or 14. That's when they won in 2009 and 2010.
Mm-hmm.
And I, at the time, didn't really think too much of it. I grew up thinking Kobe was the best. He should be winning championships, So I was almost thinking of it as a no surprise thing. And I didn't really realize what I was witnessing happen on that TV screen all those years ago.
For you.
I didn't get into basketball until I saw Kobe tear his Achilles.
Got you. Oh, so during the Steve Nash,
During
Dwight
the
Howard,
2013, Dwight Howard, Steve Nash. I started picking up basketball right around the end of my junior year of high school.
Okay.
I didn't play in high school at all. And Kobe was always my favorite player, and I actually I would pretend to do all his moves when I was first starting out, and I was an awful basketball player at first. I couldn't dribble, I couldn't shoot, all I could do was rebound, dude. I was basically Dennis Rodman out there.
That's what's up.
And seeing Kobe, something that always stuck with me was seeing Kobe tear his Achilles and then walk back onto the court to make the 2 free throws. Not only did he make them, he sunk them, hit nothing but net. But seeing that drive and that will and that a big old middle finger to the face of pain, saying I'm not gonna concede, I'm not gonna let you win, I am going to come out on top of this.
Inspiration, bro.
Very inspirational. I
felt inspired.
I remember when I first started playing basketball that summer, every morning before I would go inside the LA Fitness gym, I would watch the highlight of him making those free throws.
Hey, that's dope.
Every single morning, just to remind myself, no matter how bad you feel today, no matter how crappy you might be feeling, just remember, it's never gonna feel as crappy as that did for Kobe.
Facts, man. Trying to think, where does my love for basketball go? I think it goes when I was born, literally when I was born. Because there's photos of me in a actual... I need to find it. I know it's somewhere. I need to find it. But there's a photo of me... I think I was either 2 or 3 years old. I didn't really... Obviously, I don't remember it. But there's a photo of me in a Kobe Bryant jersey. Number 8, faded yellow, white 8, and the Laker logo on the top. And then I remember watching basketball games with my dad, and I remember, this is what I kind of remember. I remember watching the 2000s finals against the Pacers. And just before that, I'm pretty sure, I might have my finals and playoffs all mixed up, so pardon me. But I remember seeing Reggie Miller, and I'm like, bro, this dude's nice. And then you see Kobe Bryant, and you're like, bro, this dude's nice. Kobe. And then you got Shaq on the other hand. And then you got Big Shot Bob. And then you got Ron Harper. And then you got freaking D Fish. I was like, bro, this is my team. This is my team. Easy. Easy. This is before they went on that incredible run. Like, way easy. I think I was in first or second grade, and then obviously they won it again. That series, that was pretty amazing because as a young kid, you're just like, yo, like, the Lakers just won back-to-back championships. I didn't live in SoCal. Well, I mean, you can probably consider it SoCal, but depending on the map. I used to live in a small town called Ridgecrest, California. It's famous for the Air Force Naval Base. They have an Air Force Naval Base out there. So as a kid in a small town, I was like, well, like this small town sucks. Like, I mean, it didn't suck, but it was just like really not much to do.
Right.
But play basketball. All you do is play basketball. And then the one I definitely remember was the Pistons when we played Detroit.
In 2004?
Yeah. I remember that one because we had just bought a basketball hoop in front of my house. And, like, I remember it was during halftime. I don't remember which game it was, but I was super pissed off. I was like, "Bah, we are really about to lose to the Detroit Pistons," which everybody knows that the Lakers probably should have won that series, but things happen. But anyway, so I remember going outside and practicing Kobe's fadeaway. Like, I would literally do the step back, pump up, turn around, shoot. Like, I would practice that nonstop. I don't know why. I was super obsessed with the fadeaway. Like, I'm sure everybody else was too, but like I was like destined to get the fadeaway right during the NBA Finals, which is really weird. But then again, it's like one of those things where it's like Kobe inspired you to go out and shoot a basketball. He inspired me to go out and shoot a basketball. Because, like, a little thing behind me is, like, I'm not very athletic. Like, my genes is not designed to be super athletic.
Okay.
But, like, just seeing Kobe's, like, do that, I was like, okay, if that man can do it, shit, I'm gonna go try to do a fadeaway real quick.
I think the thing that impressed people so much about Kobe is that even though he was pretty tall for a shooting guard, there is a difference between the way he gets his points and the different way someone like LeBron or Anthony Davis gets his points.
Facts.
Like when you watch LeBron or Anthony Davis, and I've had the pleasure of watching both LeBron and Anthony Davis play, and I had the pleasure of watching Kobe Bryant play once in my life. And LeBron and Anthony Davis, taking nothing away from them, are physical specimens
Right.
who put in the work that Kobe Bryant put in. And because of that, they glide effortlessly on the court. Everything they do, it looks like it's with ease. Like they don't put out a sweat. With Kobe, he earned every single point that he was gaining or he was scoring on the court. No, there was never an easy point unless like it was an open shot. All of Kobe's shots were pump fake or spin or 2-3 moves combination. He was, no matter what, always going to have one more move than you while you were guarding him in order to be able to shoot.
It's crazy because you hear players and coaches and etc. come out these past couple of days talking about Kobe's work ethic. And the one thing that struck me was when they were training for the Olympics, and I guess like the next team meeting wasn't for like another couple of days. And who was in the gym? Kobe. Kobe was in the gym before anybody else was even in there. That right there, it's pretty wild.